Where? Banquo?
Are we repeating what we just saw?
Act 3.
We're repeating what we just
Yes,
saw.
there.
Uh-huh.
We're going Act 3?
Yeah, Act
Start
3,
with
and
Banquo.
then go down several lines to the attendant speaking
Act 3.
after Banquo has left.
Exit Banquo.
That's right.
There's a survey.
Mr. Macbeth,
Scene what?
you
Oh, here's our chief guest.
It's Act 3, Scene.
all the way
One.
down
One.
to where Banquo has left.
And servant says, without the palace gate.
Yeah, we can take a little bit of his lines too. Let every man be master.
Where's Banquo? Oh, now the Banquo is left.
We're skipping the part that we saw in the film, and we're going to exit Banquo.
That's right.
Okay.
In the middle of Macbeth's
Right
speech.
after exit
Exit
Banquo.
Banquo. Oh, I got it. Okay. Okay.
Macbeth.
Let every man.
Very well. Let every man be a master of his time till 7 at night. To make society the sweeter welcome, we will keep ourselves till supper time alone. Well then, God be with you. Sirrah, a word with you. Attend those men our pleasure.
They are, my lord, without the palace gate.
Well, bring them before us.
Aye.
To be thus is nothing, but to be safely thus. Our fears at Banquo stick deep, and his royalty in nature reigns, which would be then be feared. 'Tis much he dares, and to that dauntless temper of his mind he hath wisdom that doth guide his valor to act in safety. There is none but he who, being I do fear, and under him my genius is rebuked, as it is said Mark Antony's was by Caesar. He chid his sisters, and when first they put the name of the king upon me, and bade them speak to him, then prophet-like they hailed him father to a line of kings. Upon my head they placed a fruitless crown, and put a barren scepter in my grate, thence to be wrenched with an unlineal hand, no son of mine succeeding. If it be so, for Banquo's issue I have found my mind. For them, the gracious Duncan, have I murdered, put rancors in the vessel of my peace, only for them. And mine eternal jewel gives to the common enemy of man, to make them kings, the seed of Banquo kings. Rather than so, come fate unto the list, and champion me to the utmost. Oh, who's there? Now, go to the door and stay there till we call. Was it not yesterday we spoke together?
It was, so please your highness.
Well then, now, have you considered my speeches? Know that it was he in the time past which held you under such fortune, which you thought had been our innocent self. This I made good to you in our last conference passed in probation with you. How you were borne in hand, how crossed the instruments, who wrought with them, and all things else that might be to have, send, and the notion craze, say, thus did Banquo.
You made it known to us.
I did so. I went further, which is now our point of second meeting. Do you find your patience so predominant in your nature that you can let this go? Are you so gospeled to pray for this good man and for his issue, whose heavy hand hath bowed you to the grave and begged you forever?
We are men, my liege.
Aye. In the catalogue ye go for men, as hounds and greyhounds, mongrels, spaniels, curs, sloughs and waterbrugs, and demi-wolves are clept, all by the name of dogs. The valued file distinguishes the swift, the slow, the subtle, the housekeeper, the hunter, every one according to the gift which bounteous nature hath in him closed. whereby he does receive particular addition from the bill that writes them all alike, and so of men. Now, if ye have a station in life, not in the worst rank of manhood, say it, and I will put that business in your bosoms, whose execution takes your enemy off, grappled you to the heart and love of us, who were our health but sickly in his life, which in his death were perfect.
Mr. Michael?
First murder.
You're the second one.
Oh, so I'm on there first.
You want to be first.
I am one, my liege, whom the vile blows and buffets of the world has no incense that I'm reckless what I do it despite the world.
And I, another, so weary with disasters, dogged with fortune, that I would set my life on any chance to mend it or be rid of it.
Both of you know Banquo was your enemy.
True, my lord.
So is he mine? And in such bloody distance that every minute of his being thrusts against my nearest of life. And though I could with barefaced power sweep him from my sight and bid him my will avouch it, yet I must not. For certain friends that are both his and mine, whose loves I may not drop, but wail his fall, who I myself struck down. And thus it is that I to your assistance do make love, masking the business from the common eye for the sundry weighty reasons.
Well shall, my lord, perform what you command us.
Though our lives,
Your spirits shine through you. Within this hour at the most I will advise you where to plant yourselves. Acquaint you with the perfect spy of the time, the moment on it, for it must be done tonight. And something from the palace always thought that I require a clearness, and with him leave no rubs, no batches in the work. Fleant, his son, that keeps him company, whose absence is no less material to me than is his father's, must embrace the fate of that dark hour. Resolve yourselves apart. I'll come to you anon.
We are resolved, my lord.
I'll call upon you straight. Abide within. It is concluded. Banquo, thy soul's flight. If I find heaven, I must find it out tonight.
Oh,
Yeah.
Scene 2, another room.
Is Banquo gone from court?
Excuse me?
Are we having it on the film?
Aye, madame, but returns again tonight.
Say it to the king. I would attend his leisure for a few words.
Madame, I will.
Not sad, all spent, where our desire is gone without content. 'Tis safer to be that which we destroy than by destruction dwell in doubtful joy. How now, my lord? Why do you keep alone? Of sorriest fancies your companions making, using those thoughts which should indeed have died with them than they think on. Things without all remedy should be without regard. What's done is done.
We have scotched the snake, not killed it. She'll close and be herself. And whilst our poor Malice remains in the danger of her former tooth, but let the frame of things disjoint, both the worlds suffer. Ere we will eat our meal in fear and sleep in the affliction of those terrible dreams that shake us nightly. Better be with the dead, whom we, to gain our peace, have sent to peace, than in the torture of the mind, to lie in restless ecstasy. Duncan is in his grave. And after life's fitful fever, he sleeps well. Treason hath done his worst. Nor steel, nor poison, malice domestic, foreign levy, nothing can touch him further.
Come on, gentle my lord, sleek o'er your rugged looks. Be bright and jovial among your guests tonight.
So shall I, love, and so I pray be with you. Let your remembrance apply to Banquo. Present him eminence, both with eye and tongue. Unsafe the while that we must lave our honors in these flattering streams, and make our faces visits to our hearts, disguising what they are.
You must leave this.
Oh, full of scorpions is my mind, dear wife. Thou knowest that Banquo and his fiancé lives.
But in them nature's copies not return.
Oh, there's comfort yet, they are assailable. Then be thou jocund, ere that the bat that have flown had cloistered flight, ere to black Hecate's summons, shard-born beetle with his drowsy hums hath rung night's yawning peal. There shall be done a deed of dreadful note.
What's to be done?
Well, be innocent of the knowledge, dearest Chuck, till thou applaud the deed. Come, sealing night, scarf up the tender eye of the pitiful day, and with the bloody and invisible hand cancel and tear to pieces that great bond which keeps me pale. Night thickens, and the crow makes wing to the rooky wood. Good things of the day begin to droop and drowse, while night's black agents in their prey do rouse. Thou marvelest at my words, but hold thee still. Things begun to make strong themselves by ill. So prithee, go with me.
Scene 3. We're doing this what?
I just want to cue it up for the sleepwalking.
Stop that.
It's nothing wrong with it. I know it's on your tape, but what the heck?
Scene 3. Park with the road leading to the palace enter 3 murderers.
3 of them.
3.
Count 3.
You treat.
But who did bid thee join with us?
He
MacBeth.
needs not our mistrust, since he delivers our offices. What we have to do to this direction is just.
Then stand with us. The west yet glimmers with some of the streaks of day. Now spurs the late traveller apace to gain the timely end, and near approaches the subject of our watch.
Hark! I hear horses. Give us a light there, oh.
In this he, the rest that are within the note of expectation, already are in the court.
His horses go about.
Almost a mile, but he does unusually, and all men do, from hence to the palace gate, make it their way walk.
All right.
Tis he.
Stand to it.
We'll be there tonight, rain tonight.
Let it come down.
Oh, treachery, fly, good for it. Fly. Namaste, revenge,
Well,
Strike out light.
well, let's away.
There's but one down. The sun is fled.
Yeah, we have lost the best half of our affair.
Well, let's away and say how much is done.
Yeah. Let me see if I can catch this one more time.
You're gonna go.
Out some desolate shade, and there weep our son.
Who the hell are you?
Take it away.
Why?
And what are you?
Scene 4. Act 3, Scene 4. Banquet prepared. Enter MacBeth, Lady MacBeth, Rosé, Lennox, lords in attendance.
I want to stop. I want to ask something. What part is Canoy? Because she's just
what part do you want?
I'm a bunch of parts, but I don't. Fleance,
Want to do Lady Macbeth?
MacDuff Jr.
She's got enough.
okay. I'll give her Hecate then.
got
I'll give her Hecate because
Yeah.
oh, because I'm
Yeah.
Okay, go ahead.
Look, she was late.
That's okay.
Jim's funny.
I know how you are, Jim. I know that. Okay, go
Banquet
ahead.
prepared. Lady Macbeth.
Enter.
Okay.
I appreciate that.
Oh, sorry, Macbeth.
Yeah.
Sorry,
Ladies?
my right, that's a right knee. Yes, okay.
Yes.
That's what it's
Just
called.
pretend
Okay.
it was a reflex.
You know your own degree, sit down. At first and last, a hearty welcome.
I'm still your majesty.
Your Majesty.
No, thank you, sir.
Ourselves will mingle with society and play the humble host. This hostess keeps her state, but in best time we will be required her welcome.
Pronounce it for me, sir, to all our friends, for my heart speaks they are welcome.
See, they encounter thee with their heart's thanks. Both sides are even. Here, I'll sit in the midst. By large in mirth, anon we'll drink a measure, the table round. There's blood upon thy face.
'Tis Banquo's then.
The better thee without the thee within. Is he dispatched?
My lord, his throat is cut. That I did void.
Thou did the best to cut throats. Yet he's good that did like for fleance. If thou didst it, thou art the non-parial.
Most royal sir, Florence is scared.
Then comes my fit again. Had I else been perfect, will hold the marble, founded the rock, as broad and general as the casing air. But now I am cabined, cribbed, confined, bound in saucy doubts and fears. But Banquo's safe.
Aye, my good lord, safe in a ditch he bides, with 20 trenched gashes on his head, the least a death to nature.
Thanks for that. And there the grown serpent lies, and the worm that fled that nature and in time will venom breed. No teeth for the present. Get thee gone. Tomorrow we'll hear ourselves again.
My royal lord, you do not give the cheer. The feast is sold that is not often vouched, while 'tis a making, 'tis given with welcome. To feed were best at home. From thence, the sauce to meat is ceremony. Meeting were bare without it.
With sweet remembrance. Now good digestion wait on appetite, and health on both.
May it please your highness, sit.
Here we now our country's honor roofed, were graced person of our Banquo present, who may I rather challenge for unkindness, the pity for mischance.
Oh, his absence, sir, lays flame upon this promise. Please your highness to grace us with your royal company.
The table's full.
Here is a place reserved, sir.
Where?
Here, my good lord. What is it that moves your highness?
Which of you has done this?
Well, what, my good lord?
Thou canst not say that I did it. Never shake the gory locks at me.
Gentlemen, rise. His highness is not wed.
Sir, worthy friends, my lord is often thus, and hath been from his youth. Pray you, keep seat. If it is momentarily upon a thought, he will again be well. If much you note him, you shall offend him, and extend his passion. Feed and regard him not. Are you a man?
I, and a bold one, that dare look on that which might appeal the devil.
Oh, proper stuff. This is the very painting of your fear. This is the air-drawn dagger which you said led you to Duncan. Oh, these flaws and starts. Impostures to true fear would well become a woman's story, the winter's fire. Authorized by her grandam. Shame itself. Why do you make such faces? When all's done, you look but on a stool.
Prithee, see there, look, behold, look. Hello, say you. Why, what care I? If thou canst not, speak too. If channel houses and our graves must send those that we bury back, our monuments shall be the moles of kites.
What, quite unmanned in folly?
If I stand here, I saw him.
Fie for shame.
The blood hath been shed here ere now. In the olden time, humane statute purged the gentle wheel. Aye, and since to murders have been performed, too terrible for the ear. The time has been that when the brains were out, the man would die. And there an end. And now they rise again. with 20 mortal murders on their crowns, and push us from our stools. This is more strange than such a murder is.
My worthy lord, your noble friends do lack you.
I do forget. Do not amuse at me for my worthy friends. I have strange infirmity, which is nothing to those who know me. Come, love and health to all. Then I'll sit down. Give me some wine, fill full. I drink to the general joy of the whole table, and to our dear friend Banquo, whom we miss. Would he were here. To all and him we thirst, and all to all.
Our duties and the pledge.
Avaunt! And quit my sight. Let earth hide thee. The bones are marrowless, the blood is cold. Thou hast no speculation in those eyes which thou dost glare with.
Think of this, good peers. Be as a thing of custom, 'tis no other. Only spoils the pleasure of the time.
What man dare? I dare. Approach thou like the rugged Russian bear, his arms rhinoceros or the Hurricane tiger. Take any shape but that, and my firm nerves shall never tremble or be alive again. And dare me to the desert with thy sword. If trembling I inhabit, then protest me, the baby of a girl. Hence, horrible shadow, on mockery, hence! Why, so, being gone, I am a man again. Pray you, sit still.
You have displaced the mirth, broke the good meeting with most admired disorder.
But such things can such things be and overcome like a summer's cloud, without your special wonder? You make me strange, even to the disposition that I owe, when now I think that you could behold such nights and keep the natural ruby of your cheeks when mine is blanched with fear.
What sights, my lord?
I pray you, speak not, he grows worse and worse. Question enrages him. At once, good night. Stand not upon the order of your going, but go at once.
Good night and better health attend his majesty.
A kind good night to all.
It will have blood. Ere they say blood will have blood. Stones have been known to move and trees to speak. Augurs and understood the relations here by magpies and cloths and rooks brought forth the secretest man of blood. What is the night?
Almost at odds with morning, which is which?
How sayest thou that MacBeth denies his person holding as the pages turn? That at our great bidding?
Did you send to him, sir?
I hear it by the way, but I will send. There's not a one of them, but in this house. I keep a sermon feed. I will tomorrow, and betimes I will to the weird sisters. More shall they speak, for now I am bent to know, by the worst means, the worst. For mine own good, all causes shall give way. I am in blood, stepped up in so far that I should wade no more. Returning were as tedious as go o'er. Strange things I have in my head that will to hand, which must be acted ere they may be scanned.
You lack the season of all natures. Sleep.
Come, will to sleep. My strange and self-abuse is the initiate fear that wants hard use. We are yet but young, indeed.
Out on the heath. Oh, wait, we're gonna what?
Oh.
The English power is near, led on by Malcolm. Near Burnham Wood shall we well meet them.
What is this?
What does the time?
I feel like I don't think
Such
I could.
lovely witches.
Okay, so which witch is which?
Who are the witch?
Just
Who's
put on a
which
hat.
number?
Put on a hat. Let's get going on. Well, it's like 1, 2, 3,
Yep.
or 1, 2, 3.
We're gonna let Kanoi because she hasn't read too much, so
Which one?
I was one, so let her be one.
You're
I'll be
one.
one. Okay.
You be one witch.
My 2.
I'll be
Three,
one
the
witch.
two.
Then why do you want to be a witch?
Once upon one time.
Want to do witch stuff?
Give her the
Michael?
pot,
Want to do which?
the boiling pot. There you go.
Okay. 1. Here we go. Do we have the
Oh, I'll be Hecate then.
Get the
Here's your crown.
Okay. Who's the
There you go.
So you're 1.
I'm 1.
I'm 2. You're 3.
I don't even know. I don't
1, 2, 3, like that.
know if
Okay.
I'm prepared for the which one.
Okay.
Oh, then I get a picture.
Oh, we look so lovely together.
Okay.
Okay. Out on the heath. Act 5.
Act
Act
4.
3.
Act
Scene
4,
5.
scene 1.
No, there's one more. There's one. The witches at the last.
Yeah.
Where's
You
this
look
go?
creepy in every single movie.
It's a terribly long speech.
Okay.
Act 4, scene 1 is a lot
Act
better.
8. Where do you wanna?
I wish I could get all 3 witches together, but oh man, I'm gonna have to back up. Hold on. I'm sorry.
Lovely hair everybody has.
Michael, could you get in more?
You want your green wig
Oh,
there,
we get in
Macbeth?
Can't.
Are we doing a pose?
I guess. I don't
Come
know.
on, Michael, get in more. More. Okay. Okay. 1, 2, 3. Peter, try to get in there too.
Here, it's
Peter,
try
come
high. Tight.
Okay, one more time.
My real
1, 2, 3. That's good.
Oh,
Okay.
is my hat not going up? Oh, okay.
All right.
Oh yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
Let's do the last scene. Yeah. Act 3,
So
scene 5.
funny.
Oh.
It's such a long speech.
Oh, see,
Hecate.
It's Hecate. Who's going to do Hecate?
I could be Hecate or we could skip it. Either way. Is it really long?
Who's doing Hecate?
I could be Hecate. I had Hecate.
Why now? How now, Hecate? You look angrily.
Okay, so we're going to act 4.
Very good.
I was ready.
Commence.
Spooky.
Scene 5. Thunder.
Go again.
Enter 3 witches meeting Hecate.
Why, how now, Hecate? You look angrily.
I'm not.
What?
Are you okay?
We're at
Have I not
scene
reason?
1.
I'm in the wrong
Okay.
Thrice
we'll
the
skip in
brindle
scene
cat
5.
mute.
Huh?
Oh, you have I not reason, Bill Dams, as you are.
We'll just go to act. We'll just do
We're
scene.
Act 5, Scene 1, right?
Act 4, scene 1.
We'll do act 4,
Four.
scene 1.
Act 4, Scene 1. Thrice the brindle cat hath
Oh.
mute.
Okay.
A house and forest in the middle of a boiling cauldron.
Oh,
We got some rats. We're cooking up some meat right here.
Thunder.
Act
Enter 3
scene
witches.
5. Act 3, scene 5.
Act 4, scene 1.
Act 4, Scene 1.
She's talking like they want to do the other scene with Hecate. Did you want to do
No, that
one?
was the scene right before. The
No,
last
we're
scene.
all Act 4, Scene 1.
Okay.
Act 4, scene 1. Ready,
Okay.
set, go.
Okay.
Do it,
Thrice
do it,
the
do it.
branded cat hath mewed.
Rise and once the hedge pie, pig wine.
Happier cries. 'Tis time, 'tis time.
Round about the cauldron go, in the poisoned entrails throw.
I don't
Toad.
get you with your little
That
dog.
under. That's where I'm getting my inspiration. That under cold stone, days and nights has 31. Sweltered venom, sleeping god, boil thou first in the charmed pot.
Double, toil and trouble, fire,
Everybody all
burn
together.
and cauldron bubble. That's all of 3 of us.
Oh,
Double toil and trouble.
Fire
burn,
cauldron
bubble.
Fillet a filly snake in the cauldron, boil and bake. Eye of moose into a frog. Wolf that. Tongue of dog. Adder's fork and blind will sting. The lizard's leg. How did swing? For a charm of powerful trouble. Like a hell broth, boil and bubble.
Double
toil and
trouble.
fire burn and cauldron
Bubble. Scale dragon, give me this. Tooth of a wolf. Witch's mummy, mound gulf of the red vein, salt sea shark. Root of a hemlock in the digging hill dark. Liver of blaspheming Jew. Gale of goat and slips of a ewe. Slivered in the moon eclipse, nose of Turk and Charlie lips. Finger of birth, stain of babe. Stitch delivered by a drab make the gruel thick and slab. And Gretel, tiger's cauldron, for the ingredients of our cauldron. Dabble, dabble, toil and trouble, fire burn.
Cooling with the baboon's blood, then the charm is firm and
Okay.
Oh, well done! I commend your pains, and everyone shall share in the games. And now about the cauldron sing, like elves and fairies in a ring, enchanting all that you put in.
by the pricking of my thumb, something wicked this way comes. Open locks, whoever knocks.
How now, you secret black and midnight hags? What is it you do?
A deed without a name.
I conjure you, by what dare you profess? How ere you come to know it? Answer me. Though you untie the winds and let them fight against the churches through the yeasty waves, confound and swallow navigation. Though bladed corn be lodged and trees blown down, though castles topple on their warders' heads, though palaces and pyramids do slope their heads to foundations, through the treasure of nature's Germans that tumble all together, even till destruction sicken. Answer me to what I ask you.
Speak.
Demand?
We'll answer.
Say if the Tads rather hear it from our mouths or from our masters.
Call him. Let me see him.
Pour in the sow's blood that hath eaten her 9 furrow. Grease that sweetened from the murderer's gibbet throw into the flame. Come high or low, thyself an office deftly show.
Tell me, thou unknown hour up.
He knows thy thought. Hear his speech, but say thou not.
Macbeth, beware Macbeth, beware the fatal fight. Dismiss me, enough.
Whatever thou art, for thy good caution, thanks. Thou hast helped my fear aright. But one word more.
He will not be commanded. Here's another more potent than the first.
Had I 3 ears, I'd hear thee.
Bloody foul and resoners, lost his corn, the powdered man for none of women born, shall harm me bad.
Then live, Macduff, what need of fear of you? But yet I'll make assurance double sure, and make a bond of fate. Thou shalt not live, that I may pale-hearted fear it lies, and sleep in spite of thunder.
Childless?
What is this?
With 3
That rises like the issue of a king, and wears upon his baby crown the round turban of sovereignty.
Listen, but speak, don't touch it. Be lion melted, proud, and take no care. Whose shafts, whose fret, and where conspirators are. Macbeth shall never vanish, even till Red Birdman would so high. Dunshun Hill shall come again. Him.
That will never be. Who can impress the forest? Bid the tree unfix his earthbound root. Sweet boatman's good. Rebellion's head. Rise never, till the wood of Burnham rise, and our high-placed Macbeth shall live the lease of nature. Pay his breath to time and mortal custom. Yet my heart throbs to know one thing. Tell me, if your art can tell so much, shall Banquo's issue ever reign in this kingdom?
Seek to know no more.
I will be satisfied, deny me this, and an eternal curse fall upon you. Let me know, why sinks that cauldron, and what noise is this?
Show.
Show
His eyes and breathe his heart. Come like shadows, so depart.
Thou art too like the spirit of Banquo. Down. Thy crown does sear mine eyeballs, and thy hair, thou other gold-mounted brow, is like the first. A third is like the former. Filthy hags! Why do you show me this? A fourth, stark eyes. What, will the line stretch into the crack of doom? Another yet, a seventh? I'll see no more. And yet the eighth appears. Who bears a glass which shows me many more? And some I see, the twofold bolts, treble, scepters carry. Horrible sight! Now I see 'tis true. With a blood-bolted Banquo smiles upon me and points at them for his. What, is this so?
Aye, sir, all this is so. But why stands Macbeth thus amazedly? Come, sisters, cheer we up his sprites, and show the best of our delights. I'll charm the air to give a sound, while you perform your antic round, that this great king may kindly say, our duties did his welcome pay.
Dance!
Dance. Where are they? Gone? Let this pernicious hour stand infused in the calendar. Come in, without there.
Lennox.
Oh, what's your grace's will?
Saw you the weird sisters?
No, my lord.
Can they not buy you?
No, indeed, my lord.
Infected be the air whereon they ride, and damned all those that trust them. I did hear the galloping of horse. Who was it came by?
'Tis 2 or 3, my lord, that bring you word Macduff is fled to England.
Fled to England!
Yes, I, my good lord.
Time. Thou anticipatest my dread exploits. The flighty purpose is overtook unless the deeds go with it. From this moment, the very first things of my heart shall be the first things of my hand. And even now, to crown my thoughts with acts, be it thought and done. The castle of Macduff I will surprise. Seize upon Fife. Give to the edge of the sword his wife, his babes, and all unfortunate souls that trace him in his line. No boasting like a fool. This deed I'll do before the purpose cool. But no more sights. Where are these gentlemen? Come, bring me to where they are.
Yay!
Scene
That was
2.
fun.
Yeah.
Scene 2, a fife. A room in
Now,
Macduff.
this is Macduff's scene. We haven't seen them yet. If you want to cut this and go to Act 5, it would be good.
Act 5.
Act 5, Scene
Act
1.
5.
But before that,
That was
is
well
Act
done.
4.
I enjoyed that.
we should find
Witches.
the
Witches.
sleepwalking scene.
Which
Act
is
5
real.
scene.
No, they're real. That's what it is. See? They're real.
We didn't do the.
That was fun.
All right, Jim's still
We talking
drinking.
5?
What?
Are you speaking?
We didn't do the.
I'm looking for the-
sleepwalking scene.
This.
Which one is that?
I'm looking for it.
We have the doctor and a gentleman on Act 5, Scene 1.
Maybe that's
Yes,
it.
Waiting for gentlewoman.
That's it. That's it.
That's it.
All right.
Doctor of Physique
Okay, so.
and taper and mental health and blah blah blah. Okay.
Okay, so.
Who's the
Kunoi-
doctor? I mean,
Kunoi would
What?
be the gentlewoman.
Gentlewoman.
I have two nights which
Act 5,
watched
Scene
with
1.
you,
Enter doctor of physics.
but
Yeah.
I have 2 nights watched with you, but can perceive no such in your report. When was it she last walked?
Since His Majesty went into the field, I have seen her rise from her bed, throw her nightgown upon her, unlock her closet, take forth paper, fold it, write upon it, read it, afterwards seal it, and again return to bed. Yet all this while in a most fast sleep.
Well, it's a great perturbation in nature to receive at once the benefit of sleep and do the effects of watching. All this slumbery agitation, besides her walking and other actual performances, what at any time have you heard her say?
That, sir, which I will not report after her.
You may to me, and 'tis most meet that you should.
Neither to you nor anyone, having no witness to confirm my speech. Lo, you, here she comes. This is her very guise, and upon my life, fast asleep. Observe her, stand close.
How come this by that light?
Why, it stood by her. She has light by her continually. 'Tis her command.
You see, her eyes are open.
Aye, but their sense is shut.
Now we will. What is it she does now? Look how she rubs her hands.
It is an accustomed action with her to seem thus, washing her hands. I have known her continue in this a quarter of an hour.
Yet here's a spot.
When she speaks, I will set down what she comes from her to satisfy any remembrance the more strongly.
Out, damn spot! Out, I say! 1, 2, why then 'tis time to do it. Hell is murky. Fie, my lord, fie! A soldier and afeard? What need we fear, who knows it, when none can call our power to account? Yet who would have thought the old man to have so much blood in him?
Well, go to. You have, I'm saying it.
So do you mark that?
Do you mark that?
The Thane of Fife had a wife. Where is she now? What with these hands ne'er be clean? No more of that, my lord. No more of that. You mar all with this starting.
Go to. You have known what you should not.
She has spoke what she should not. I am sure of that. Heaven knows what she has known.
Here's the smell of the blood still. All the perfumes of Arabia will not sweeten this little hand. Oh.
What sighs there? The heart is sorely charged.
I would not have such a heart in my bosom for the dignity of the whole body.
Well.
Pray God it be, sir.
This disease is beyond my practice. Yet I have known those which have walked into their sleep, who have died holily in their beds.
Wash your hands. Put on your nightgown. Look not so pale. I tell you yet again, Banquo is buried. He cannot come out of his grave.
Even so.
To bed. He's knocking on the gate. Come. Give me your hand. What's done cannot be undone. To bed.
Will she now go to bed?
Directly.
Oh, foul whisperings are abroad. Unnatural deeds do breed unnatural troubles. Infected minds to their deaf pillows will discharge their secrets. More need she be by the divine than the physician. God forgive us all. Look after her. Remove from her the means of all annoyance, and still keep eyes upon her. So, good night. My mind she has mated and amazed my sight. I think but dare not speak.
Good night, good doctor.
No, it says
The
sleepwalking.
English power is new and led on by Malcolm, his uncle Seward, and the good MacBeth. Revengers burn to them, and in their dear causes, wood to the blending and the grim alarm, excite the mortified man. Michael?
Angus?
Yep.
Near Birdman Wood, shall we well make them know the way we're coming?
Who knows if Donalbain be with his brother?
For certain, sir, he is not. I have a file of all the gentry. There is Seward's son, and many unrough youths that even now protest their first of manhood.
What does this tyrant?
Somebody just...
Oh, great Disdain, he be strong of fortifies. Some say he's mad, others that lesser hate him do call it valiant fury, but for certain he cannot buckle his distemper cause with the best of rule, belt of rule.
How does he feel? His secret's murder sticking on his mind. Now, immediately revolts, upbraids, his faith breached. Those he commands move only in command, nothing in love. Now does he feel his title hang loose about him, like a giant's rope upon dwarfing's thief.
Why then shall blame his master's senses to recoil and start? What all within him doth condemn itself for being there? March we on to the obedience where we 'tis truly owed. Meet we with the medicine of the sickly wheel, and with him pour we in the country purge each drop of us.
Or so much as it needs to do the sovereign flower and drown the weeds. Make we our march towards Burnham.
Scene 3?
Heavy foot.
Okay, let's agree before
Marching,
we start.
it says.
Let's agree before who is the servant. Let's agree on. Let's look ahead. Servant, sexton, Satan, and MacBeth, and doctor.
Those are all the names that are still on the board over there.
Okay, so who is the servant? Who's the doctor?
Will be doctor.
Satan, not the devil, right? But this is a weird.
It's just a name of
Okay, let's go. I'll do the say. Just call me say.
And the servant. Can I be the servant?
Oh,
Okay.
Everybody has a part now.
Okay. Enter MacBeth. A room in the castle. Scene 3.
All the tenants.
And action.
Ding. Yes. Go.
Action.
Satan is an officer attending to
Just let them
Malcolm.
fly
Hey,
all
cut.
in the front of
Oh,
Cut.
cut. Okay.
Cut.
Shimas is you.
Audio.
Take 2.
Are we rolling on audio? Cameras? Okay. Quiet on the set. Action.
Bring no rewards. Let them fly all.
Shades of Mikey.
Till Burnwood removed to Dunsinane, I cannot taunt with fear. What's the boy Malcolm? Was he not born of woman? The spirits I know, all mortal consequences have pronounced me thus. Fear not, MacBeth. No man that's born of woman shall e'er have power upon thee. Then fly, false names, thanes, and mingle with the English epicures. The mind I sway by, and the heart I bear shall ne'er sag with doubt, nor shake with fear. The devil damn thee black, thou cream-faced loon. What got'st thou that goose look?
There is 10,000
What, geese, villain?
soldiers, sir.
Well, go prick thy face and overread thy fear. Thou liver-livered boy, what soldier's patch? The death of thy soul? Who's whose linen cheeks of thine are counselors to fear. What soldiers wave
The
face?
English force so please you.
Take thy face hence. Satan! I am sick at heart. When I behold, Satan, I say, this push will cheer me ever, or deceit me now. I have lived long enough. My way of life is fallen into the sere, the yellow leaf, and that which would accompany old age as honor, love, obedience, and troops of friends I must not look to have. But in their stead, curses not loud but deep, mouth honor, breath, which the good heart would fain deny, dare not, Satan!
What your gracious pleasure?
Hang on while I change turn the page.
What's your gracious
What's
pleasure?
What news more?
All is confirmed, my lord, which was reported.
I'll fight, till from my bones flesh be hacked. Give me my armor.
It is not needed yet.
Well, I'll put it on. Send out more horses and scare the country around. Hang those that talk of fear. Give me mine honor. How does thy patient, doctor?
Not so sick, my lord, as she is troubled with thick humming fancies that keep her from her breast.
I'll cure her of that. Canst thou not minister to a mind diseased? Pluck from the memory of a rooted sorrow, raise out the written troubles of the brain, and with the sweet oblivious antidote, cleanse the stuff bosom of that perilous stuff which weighs up on the head?
Therein the patient must minister to himself.
Throw physic to the dogs, I'll have none of it. Come, put mine armor on, give me my staff. Satan, send out. Doctor, the things fly from me. Come, sir, dispatch. If thou couldst, doctor, cast the water of my land, find her disease, and purge it to a sound and pristine health. I would applaud thee to the very echo that thou should applaud again. Pull it off, I say. What rhubarb, senna, or what purgatory drug will scour this English hence? Hearest thou of them?
Aye, my good lord, your royal preparation makes for an ear something.
Oh, bring it after me. I will not be afraid of death, and have till Burnham Forest come to Dunsinane.
Were I from Dunsinane away and clear, profit again would hardly trawl me here.
Where are we going?
Act 5, Scene 4. Drum and colors, Inter Malcolm, Seward, Macduff, Seward's son, Menteith, Caithness, Angus, Lennox, Ross, and soldiers. Marching.
Everybody know who they are?
I'm Seward.
Okay. Who's Malcolm?
I'll be Malcolm.
Who's
Cousins. Who's can many?
Who's mental? Oh.
Mental, okay. Cousins, I hope the days are near the hand that chambers will be safe.
We hope it nothing.
What wood is this before us?
We'll burn him.
Let every soldier hear him down the brow, and burn before him. Thereby shall we shadow the numbers of our host to make discovery in report of us.
It shall be done.
We learn no other, but the confident tyrants keep still in Dunsinane, and will endure our setting down before it.
This man, hope. For where there is advantage to be given, both more and less have given him to revolt, and none serve him but constrained things, whose hearts are absent too.
Let our just censures attend the true event, and put on with the industrious soldiership. The time approaches that will with due decision make us know what we shall say we have, and what we owe. Thoughts speculative their unsure hopes relate, but certain issues strokes must arbitrate, towards which we advanced the war.
Enter Act 5, Scene 5, enter MacBeth, Satan, soldiers with drums and colors. Dun, 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 dun. Hang out our banners.
Oh, that's Macbeth.
Sorry.
Yes. Hang,
Go, Macbeth.
hang on our banners on the outward walls. The cry is still, they come to our castle's strength. Will laugh a siege to scorn. Here let them lie, till famine and ague eat them up. Were they not forced from those that should be ours? We might have met them, therefore, beard to beard, and beat them back or home. What's that noise?
It is the cry of women, my good lord.
Oh, I had almost forgot the taste of fears. The town has been, my senses could have cooled to hear a night shriek, and my fellow hair would have been dismal treaties rouse and stir as life were in it. I have supped full with horrors, direness, familiar to slaughterous thoughts, cannot once start me. Wherein was that cry?
The queen, my lord, is dead.
Oh, she should have died hereafter. There would have been a time for such a word. Tomorrow, and tomorrow, and tomorrow creeps in this petty pace from day to day to the last syllable of recorded time. And all our yesterdays have lighted fools the way to dusty death. Out, big candles. Life but a walking shadow. A poor player that struts and frets her hour upon the stage and then is heard no more. It is a tale told by an idiot, full of sound and fury, signifying nothing. Ah, thou comest to thy tongue, thy story tell quickly.
Gracious my lord, and I say, and I know what I saw when they said, oh no,
But, well, Caesar.
I am dead and my watchers up on the hill. I looked toward Vern, and once many thought the wood began to move.
Liar and slave.
Oh, let me endure your wrath, if it be not so. And within these 3 miles, I saw that there's nothing but coming, and I say, a moving grove.
If thou speaks false, upon the next tree shalt thou hang alive, till famine cling thee, and if thy speech be sooth, I care not for the done what you dost for me as much. I pull in resolution and begin to doubt the equivocation of the fiend, that lies like a truth. Fear not till Burnham wood do come to Dunsinane, and now a wood comes for Dunsinane. Arm, and out! If this wood he announces does appear, there is no flying hence, nor tarrying here. I begin to worry of the sun, and wish the estate of the world were now undone. Ring the alarm bell, blue wind, come, rock. At least we'll die with harness on their back.
Intramalcolm pursued Macbeth and the army with bots. Now, near enough, your leafy screens throw down, and show like those you are, you worthy uncle, shall, with my cousin, your right noble son, lead our first battle. Worthy Macduff, and we shall take upon us what else remains to do, according to our order.
Very well, do we but find the tyrant's power tonight, but let us be beaten if we cannot fight. Make all our trumpets speak, give them all breath, those clamorous harbingers of blood and death.
Alarmus inter Macbeth. Act 5, Scene 7.
Ah, they have tied me to a stake. I cannot fly, but bear like I must fight the course. What's he that was not born of woman? Such a one am I to fear or none.
What's thy name?
Don't be afraid to hear it.
No, though thou callest thyself hotter name than any in hell.
My name's MacBeth.
The devil himself could not pronounce a tide more hateful to mine ear.
No, nor more fearful.
Thou liest, abhorred tyrant, with thy sword. Prove the lie thou speakest.
Thou wast born of woman, but swords I smile at, weapons laugh to scorn. brandished by a man that's of a woman born.
But the way noise is, tyrant, show thy face. If thou beest slain, and with no stroke of mine, my wife and my children's ghosts will haunt me still.
Irish? No.
I cannot do the Irish. I'm trying to Scottish. It's a Scottish name. I cannot strike the wretched cans whose arms are hired to bear the staves. Either thou, MacBeth, or else my sword with an unbattered edge. I sheath again, undeeded. There thou should be, by great clatter. One of the greatest note seems bruited. Let me find him fortune, and more I beg not. This way, lord, the castle's gently rendered, the tyrant's people on both sides do fight, the noble thane do bravely in the war. The day almost itself professes yours, and little is to do.
We have met with the foes that strikes beside us.
Enter, sir, the castle.
Last act, last scene. Enter MacBeth, scene 8.
Why should I play the Roman fool and die on my own sword? Once I see lives, the garrisons do better upon them.
Turn, hell-bound, turn!
Of all men else I have avoided thee. Get thee back, my soul is too much changed with blood of thine already.
I have no words, my voice is in my sword. Thou bloodier villain, then turn can give thee out.
Thou losest labour, as easy mayest thou in trenchant, what is that? Chair, with thy keen sword impress as to make me bleed. Let fall thy blade on vulnerable crests. I bear a charmed life, which must not yield to one of woman born.
Spare thy charm, and let the angel, whom thou still hast served, tell thee, Macduff, there was formed his mother's womb untimely wrecked.
Accuse me that tongue that tells me so, for it hath cowed my better part of man, and be these juggling fiends no more believed than palter with us with a double sense, and they keep the word of promise to our ears, and bleak it to our hope. I'll not fight with thee.
Then yield thee, coward, and live to be the show and grace at the time. We'll have thee in our rare monsters are painted upon a pole, and under it, here may you see the tyrant.
I will not yield to kiss the ground before young Malcolm's feet, and be baited with the rabble's curse, though Burnham would come close to Dunsinane, and thou opposed being of no woman born. Yet I will try the last. Before my body I throw the warlike shield. Lay on, Macduff, and be damned be him that first cries, hold, enough.
I would be friends with Miss were safe arrived.
Scene 9.
I would be friends with Miss were safe arrived.
Some must go off, and yet by these I see so great a day as this is cheaply bought.
Macduff is missing, and your noble son.
Your son, my lord, has paid a soldier's debt, and only lived but till he was a man, which no sooner has his prowess confirmed in the unshrinking stations where he fought, but like a man he died. Then he is dead? Aye, and brought off the field, because your sorrow must not measure by his worth, for then it has no end. Had he his hurts before? Aye, on the front. Why then is God
Can somebody else
soldier?
take one part?
You want to be
Talk to yourself. Do one part.
Keep on, you're so close.
Why then is God's soldiers be he that had I, many sons, I had hairs? I would not wish them to be a fairer death, and so he knelt his knolled.
He's worth more to sorrow, and that's all spent on him.
He is worth no more. They say he parted well and paid his score. And so,
God be with him.
Oh.
Here comes newer comfort. Hail, King, for thou art. Behold where there stands the usurper.
Hail, King of Scotland.
Hail, King,
Hail.
for thou art. Behold
Hey.
where there stands the usurper's cursed head. The time is free, I see. The compass but thy kingdom's pearl. Thou speakest thy salutations in their minds, whose voices I desire, aloud with mine. Hail, King of Scotland!
Hail, King of Scotland! We shall not spend a large expense at this time before we reckon with your several loves. Make us even with you, my Danes and Kingsmen, henceforth be earls, and the first that ever Scotland in such an honor named. What's more to do? Which would be planned newly with the time, is gone home our exiled friends abroad, that fled the snares of watchful tyrant, producing forth the cruel ministers of the dead, butchered and his frontline queen, who, as thus by self-violent hands, took off her life, and this, what the needful else, what calls upon us by the grace of grace, we will perform in measure, time, and place. So, thanks to all at once and to each other, whom we invite to see our crown at Scone.
I forgot till we were halfway through the play that we're not in England, we're in Scotland.
I know. It's so terrible.